Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Let me pull this up because I really don't know. Now, I don't know what this is about, but I've been seeing this story, so I'm going to research it right here. And I will be talking about this under the Fair Use Act copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Let's keep this up in the corner. Somebody might get mad at me reporting on this. It ain't personal, it's just in the news. Pow. Audio. Nation of Islam's loyalist Farrakhan says Rizza Islam is accused of a horrible charge. And that's Rizza and the minister in their happier times. This week, we heard from multiple current and former Nation of Islam members who told us that on Wednesday, they were called in for an all-hands believers meeting at their local mosque in order to view a video address from the leader, Louis Farrakhan. One person we talked to said it struck them as unusual that people were invited, even if they were being disciplined and were not normally invited for events. Everyone was called to come to see the video regardless of what their status is, which is unusual. In the video, our witnesses tell us Farrakhan said that the NOI, which is the Nation of Islam, sister had accused Rizza Islam of raping her. Ooh. We subsequently obtained an audio recording that was made by someone attending the video address, and you can hear Farrakhan's words for yourself. Farrakhan says that Brother Rizza needs to raise his moral standard and that the allegation by the sister is a horrible charge. But he also criticizes the unnamed women for allowing Rizza into her house. They were reportedly engaged. If they was engaged, why would this? They was engaged. Not saying he can't rape his fiance, but let's see. They were reportedly engaged and allowing him into her bed. But ultimately, Farrakhan says Rizza must answer to the law. We sent detailed requests for comment to the Nation of Islam's media division and to Rizza Islam's criminal defense attorney, Jeremy McLamon. We'll let you know what we hear back from either of them. So I don't know if there's been any update in this story. But I guess I'll follow it if it's in the legal system. I don't know if he's been charged yet. I don't know if this is an arrest or just an accusation. But I will follow up on this story. You know, I met this guy one time. he was hanging out with Kwame Brown dude and the Angela Stanton lady. Um, I don't know nothing about him. All I know is, him and what's his dude name? One of these other YouTube dudes, excuse me, y'all, was arguing, going back and forth. That's the gist of what I know about him outside of him being that an advocate for the Nation of Islam. But nobody wants that on his name, especially if you were running around here with a suit and the bow tie. If women can't be safe from a dudes with suit and bow ties, and these niggas dudes running around here with their pants sagging, like, I don't know, like, y'all women, that's why y'all probably hang with the dudes with the dresses. You can't trust a nigga in the bow tie. You can't trust a nigga with his pants sagging. That's not funny, but I'm just talking about the way the dress difference is what I'm laughing at. For somebody to take that and try to spin that into something else, you know. It's like you walking down the street, you see with the dude with the suit and the bow tie, you get scared, you go run on to the other side of the street with the dude with the pants sagging, you feel safer.